Thank you all for coming. This is our 8th year of the University of Us, and this is our largest graduating class to date. Cheryl tells me there were 68 graduates. We are here today to honor the accomplishments of this year's class, but I would like to recognize the following people for their continued help and support of our work, and it's a lot of people, so it takes me a little bit of time. The University of Us lecturers, the Honorable Adrian Soud, who's now on the appellate court, the Honorable Jim Daniel, the Honorable Stephen Fulgren, Secretary of State Cord Byrd, the Honorable Jenny Higginbotham, Caleb Bryan, Bradford Clark, the Honorable Eric Roberson, Chanda Rogers, and Owen Williams. The Essay Competition Committee, which blindly picks out the 5 winners, including the number 1, the Honorable Robert M. Foster, the Honorable Jenny Higginbotham, Magistrate Deirdre Wallace, Bill Davis, and Bob Dewey. Our volunteers who helped set up everything: Julie Hustler, Heidi Cook, Tricia and Tim Dunleavy, Jessica Rasper, Judith Pines, Linda Rafer, Chris Cortez, Bradley Bean, Mike Cole, and Stan Cottle. The school officials, Dr. Kathy Burns, Natasha Drake, and all the high school principals and teachers and coaches who lead the Constitution Bowl. And let us not forget the USCSF board and our major donors. They all deserve our utmost appreciation and a round of applause. Now I'd like to take a minute to introduce the most important member of our University of Us team, Cheryl Woods. It was pure happenstance. You're gonna that I was introduced to Cheryl at the precise moment we were preparing to launch the University of Us. I consider our meeting one of the more significant events in my lifetime. At that time, Cheryl had just retired from a long career in education as a teacher, a principal, and as a top administrator. We are so fortunate to have her at our disposal and her many talents in making the University of Us operation such a successful program. I get surprised every year. Please welcome Cheryl Wood.
Thank you, Howard. That was very kind. Welcome, everyone, as Howard said, to the 8th annual celebration of the graduation of students from the University of Us, and also the announcement of all of our scholarship winners. Now, I don't know if you recall this or not, but at the beginning, we also told you that everybody in this room is getting a check tonight, if you're a student. Not you adults, but all of the students are getting a check tonight. And if they attended a minimum of 5 of the 6 classes and passed the final exam, they're considered graduates of this program this year, and each of those students will receive $100. So give yourselves a hand. And then, in addition, the seniors and juniors that were eligible to enter the essay contest, if you were a junior or senior and you entered an eligible essay in that contest, that was 30 of you, you also get an additional $100. So when you open your folder, be careful, because right inside there's a little envelope with a check. Don't drop it out on the way outside, but if you do, I'll collect them and I'll go ahead and spend them for you. This year, we have 68 graduates. This is the highest number in the history of the program, and the 30 eligible essays, that's tied for the highest number that we've ever had. Over the past 8 years, this organization, the USCSF, has distributed almost $250,000 to students. So I would like to applaud the board members that are here and those that are involved in the organization for the efforts to raise that kind of money and to put that into the hands of students in our county. And it just keeps getting better. You know, they've always said the more students we have, the more scholarships we can give out. So who knows what will happen next year. So at this time, Mr. Howard Pines is going to come and help me distribute the certificates of graduation. I will tell you in advance, we certainly make every effort to spell your name correctly on these certificates, but if for some reason you find an error, just let me know and I'll make you another one. Benjamin Adams, homeschool. Here? Okay. You can just put those back. Kylie True Armstrong, West Nassau High School. Jesus Berenguer Lopez, Hilliard Middle Senior High School. Lydia Bradsher, homeschool. Jackson Brownette, Yulee High School. Lorelei Bryan, homeschool. She's coming. She's coming. She's coming. Oh. Amelia Burbo, homeschool. Sadie Campbell, homeschool. Madison Champney, West Nassau High School. Ava Childers, Fernandina Beach High School. Jacob Clayton, Yulee High School. Ryland Coleman, Hilliard Middle Senior High School. Crew Connor, West Nassau High School. We're going to have a raffle for all those checks at the end. Bailey Cruz, West Nassau High School. Amy Cullen, West Nassau High School. Anna Claire Cunningham, Lindisfarne Hall. William Cunningham, Lindisfarne Hall. Kaylee Davison, West Nassau High School. Jaden Elmore, West Nassau High School. Bethany English, Yulee High School. Lily Faircloth, Hilliard Middle Senior High School. Thomas Falk, Yulee High School. Abigail Fisk, West Nassau High School. Amelia Gallo, Fernandina Beach High School. Madeline Gelston, Lindisfarne Hall. Sutton Getzloff, West Nassau High School. Richard Woe, Yulee High School. Nathan Gooding, West Nassau High School. Amelia Hawks, homeschool. Eva Hawks, homeschool. Marley Head, Hilliard Middle Senior High School. Melissa Horn, Hilliard Middle Senior High School. Tristan Horn, Hilliard Middle Senior High School. Justin Housand, West Nassau High School. Angie thought that was nearly all of them, but no, that's only half. Here's the rest of them. Abby Jarrett, Hilliard Middle Senior High School. Reagan Jeffers, Yulee High School. Brody Jeremiah, homeschool. Lila Johnson, Yulee High School. Celine Joinville, Yulee High School. Andrew Lasserre, Fernandina Beach High School. Coulter Losco, West Nassau High School. Gabriella Love, West Nassau High School. Sarah Mann, Yulee High School. Matthew Murfield, Fernandina Beach High School. Emma Murphy, West Nassau High School. West Nassau High School. Charles Nordstrom, homeschool. Jackson Nordstrom, homeschool. Ileanis Pagan, West Nassau High School. So sorry about that. Ronan Parkinson, Fernandina Beach High School. Landon Plunges, homeschool. Alan A.J. Price, West Nassau High School. Garrick Reynolds, homeschool. Summer Rue, Hilliard Middle Senior High School. Haley Santos, West Nassau High School. Jaron Schellenberger, Yulee High School. Brody Singley, West Nassau High School. Mason Smarchek, Faith Christian Academy. Jonathan Snap, Yulee High School. Jenny Taw, Yulee High School. Raylan 2, homeschool. Kaylin Touchton, West Nassau High School. Luke Twardy, Fernandina Beach High School. Kara Waldron, homeschool. Lauren Walters, homeschool. Carson Watts, West Nassau High School. Eliza Wilking, Fernandina Beach High School. Nicole Wood, Hilliard Middle Senior High School. Annabella Bella Zaccaro, Douglas Anderson School of the Arts. And now let's give everybody together a big round of applause.
Our next speaker is the Honorable Stephen Falgren. Judge Falgren has lectured our students for over 5 years, one of the earliest one in our program, on the amendments to the U.S. Constitution. He was first appointed to the Fourth Circuit by Governor Rick Scott in 2015. He was elected in 2016 and appointed Chief Administrative Judge this year. His two sons, Caleb and Joshua, were early scholarship winners. And his wife, Dr. Kimberly Paul Fahlgren, has worked with us on the popular interactive class activity, the Kahoot. Everybody loves that one. You might say the Fahlgren family is all in on the University of Us. Please welcome Judge Fahlgren.
Well, it's really hard to follow someone giving out checks. And maybe if Judge Foster will bring his wallet up here, it will help me out quite a bit. Well, a lot of my speech was stolen. My first whole page is thanking everyone, but you've done that quite well. And so let me just start with saying, graduates, I'm so proud of you. I've seen firsthand your enthusiasm, not just in my constitutional amendments class, but the Constitution Bowl, where I saw graduates, some I see in the audience, fiercely competing. By your hard work, you have acquired much knowledge. You've learned a lot about the very fabric of our nation, the U.S. Constitution, and you've discovered that a democratic republic isn't just a term, it's a living, breathing force that thrives when informed citizens like you engage. You know that our Constitution is not just words on a piece of paper. It's a foundational document of our democratic republic and must be respected. In case your parents weren't at all of those classes, some of the constitutional principles you mastered were: we have no king, no man is above the rule of law, the separation of powers, checks and balances, federalism, judicial review, dual sovereignty, due process, equal protection, and the protection of other rights and liberties guaranteed by the Bill of Rights and the Constitution. And your knowledge is power. To be clear, knowledge just stored in your head may not be that useful, but knowledge applied is powerful. In a world that often presents itself as a fixed stage, accepting things as they are is the easy path, the default mode for many. However, I urge you to embrace a concept known as high agency, a mindset where you refuse to accept the world as it is presented and instead see it as a canvas on which you can impose your will and creativity. High agency, though, is not mere rebellion. If you've been watching Columbia University shutting down schools because you disagree with the way a country responds to a war overseas is not what I'm talking about. It's about recognizing that barriers are often surmountable, that limits are frequently illusions, and that the status quo is something to be challenged and improved upon. Everyone has some tools, but it's the people with powerful tools who take action that will make a positive difference in the future. Let me give you some examples. Susan B. Anthony, as we talked about in our constitutional amendments class, defied laws and societal norms by casting a vote in 1872, advocating tirelessly for the woman's suffrage, the right to vote that became approved with the 19th Amendment in 1920. Dr. Martin Luther King didn't just accept racial inequality, but challenged it through powerful oratory and nonviolent resistance, significantly advancing the civil rights movement. Consider Thurgood Marshall, who didn't merely practice law within the confines of a segregated society. He challenged and overturned the legacy of segregation itself. Even though the Supreme Court had already ruled that having separate schools for the races was not unequal, he embraced a mindset of high agency and recognized that even high barriers are often surmountable. Thurgood Marshall recognized that sometimes our greatest barriers, our greatest limitations, talking as a former Army paratrooper, are sometimes just those limitations in our mind. And the status quo is something that can be challenged and improved upon. Thurgood Marshall's persuasive skills and deep understanding of the Constitution, something many of you now have, led the Supreme Court to unanimously rule that separate schools were inherently unequal. He was ultimately appointed to the Supreme Court. High agency removed poll taxes, got 18-year-olds the right to vote, and limited the terms of presidents to 2 terms. Each of these individuals saw beyond the constraints of their times, choosing to act in ways that would forge new paths towards equality and justice. Graduates, you now have the tools to make our country an even better place to live, work, and raise a family. It's your duty to robustly protect and nurture our constitutional republic. If you encounter anyone suggesting the Constitution does not apply to them, you will know otherwise. Remember, the Constitution is a living pact that demands our loyalty, our commitment, and our unwavering belief in its ideals. Our republic lies in your hands. You are not just graduates of a program. You are torchbearers who will be deciding what the future will look like. One of the founders, Benjamin Franklin, was asked a question while leaving the Constitutional Convention after the Constitution was finished. He was asked, "Well, doctor, what have we got? A republic or a democracy?" You know what a republic or a monarchy. You know what his answer was? His answer was, "A republic if you can keep it." I'm excited and more confident than ever that this group of graduates can keep our democratic republic and even improve upon it. Congratulations, University of Us graduates. The future awaits. It's brighter because of you. God bless you, and God bless the United States of America.
One of the great things about the program is the students, and still, a few years after they leave, they keep in touch. And we have had such great students, and we've had families. I guess we now, one of our group, their third daughter was in the class. And one of the great students who won a scholarship a couple of years ago, last year I guess it was, Bailey Cruz, has been a student in the University of Us for the past 2 years, and as I said, was a scholarship winner in last year's essay competition. Before she graduates this May from West Nassau High School and goes off to college at Alabama, we asked her to share her thoughts on her experience with the program and how it has impacted her life. Bailey?
Thank you for the introduction, Mr. Pines. Good evening, everyone. I'm Bailey Cruz. This is so special for me because I've been a part of this program for the past 2 years, and I've enjoyed every minute of it. First, I'd like to share a little bit about myself. I was born and raised here in Nassau County, and I'm a senior at West Nassau High School. After graduation, I will be attending the University of Alabama to pursue my doctorate degree in physical therapy. My goal is to one day open up my own pediatric office in an area with limited resources for children with physical disabilities. Even though my career path is leading me in a different direction than politics, I've always been passionate about our government and being an involved citizen. I look forward to exercising my right to vote for the very first time in the upcoming election, and I hope to get involved in the Student Council in Tuscaloosa. Over the past 2 years, I've taken many lessons and pieces of knowledge away from the University of Us sessions. Each month, we welcome a speaker who speaks on a specific topic that relates to our government. This includes discussions about the Founding Fathers, the Bill of Rights, historic court cases, and the small moving parts that keep our government running. I value the opportunity that the University of Us has provided me to learn more about these topics. Participating in the essay contest has also given me a whole new perspective on the format of our government. Doing my own research is not only helpful for me in my future career, but it also forced me to take a closer look at what holds our country together. I firmly believe it is important for all citizens of the United States to know this information. Many people may claim that this information is useless because they do not have a career in politics. My question is, are you a citizen of the United States? If the answer is yes, then it is crucial that you know the ins and outs of our government and the history of our country. I'm very thankful that the University of Us prioritizes teaching the rising generation about our country and their responsibilities as citizens. Tonight, as we are here celebrating another successful year, I would like to thank all of our sponsors, speakers, and leaders that help make the University of Us possible. It is very inspiring to see these accomplished individuals give back to the community and give my peers and I the chance to network and connect with them personally. The Constitution Bowl, the past trips to Tallahassee, monthly meetings, and scholarships are all aspects that make the University of Us special and encourage students to get involved. It has been exciting to see this program grow over the past few years, and I look forward to seeing how the University of Us continues to keep positively impacting our youth and our county. Thank you so much.
At this time, I'd like to call Mr. Al Watson, the President of the Board of the USCSF, up to help distribute the awards for the Constitution Bowl teams. And Constitution Bowl teams, I'm going to call you up here, and when you come up, if you would please stand over here. Mr. Watson is going to hand you a certificate, and also Mr. Cottle that's back there taking pictures would like to get group pictures. We're doing a video, but we would like your whole team to stand there together for a moment so that we can get a still picture as well. Okay, so we're going to start out with our teams. I'd like to say this about the teams. It takes a lot of work to get up on the stage and a lot of self-confidence and poise to sit up there and answer really hard questions in front of a lot of people. So I would like to give all of our teams a round of applause for making that commitment. And also, I would like to recognize, I only see one, but are there any coaches here in the room besides Mr. Bryan? Mr. Bryan? Raise your hand. Mr. Bryan is the West Nassau High School coach. And also, you may have recognized his name being mentioned before. He's actually also one of our instructors who impersonates Alexander Hamilton. You've got to see it if you ever get a chance. It's awesome. Okay, so. Oh, Miss Burbo, Alyssa Burbo, thank you, thank you. Miss Burbo has done a fine job of not only stepping up as the homeschool coach for the Constitution Bowl, but she's also provided a steady stream of children to attend our program, and they're awesome. Okay, so the first group that we'd like to recognize is the team from Fernandina Beach High School. So we will have Amelia Gallo. Come on up. Andrew Lasser. Ronan Parkinson. There you go, Al. Eliza Wilking. Okay, and if y'all could gather right up here and make sure we have a still moment. Who was? Uh-oh, we have a mistake here. There was one other person on the Fernandina Beach High School Constitution Bowl team whose name was not called. Matthew Murfield, come back up here. Fernandina Beach team. We need a picture. Come on back. And Matthew, I'm going to give you a folder to hold, but I'll give you a real folder with your name on it in just a minute, in a few days. Okay, you can just hold this one for a second. Uh-oh. Okay, thank you, and I apologize for that. Our next team is Hilliard Middle Senior High School, and I've got to say I'm really proud of Hilliard Middle Senior High School because the majority of the students that attended the University of us this year from Hilliard Middle Senior High School were 9th graders and a few 10th graders. And so it was really awesome to have them participate. And we have with us, Jesus is not here tonight, but did he get here? Okay, yeah, Jesus, come. We'll give you your other certificate too. Jesus Berenger Lopez. Lily Faircloth. And Tristan Horton. The third place team in the Constitution Bowl is West Nassau High School. Students on the top 3 teams in the Constitution Bowl receive a scholarship for their efforts. So inside your folder here, there's an envelope that describes what you have to do to get that scholarship. Basically, scholarships from the University of us are able to be attained or used for college classes once students have entered college. So the funds are accessed once the students get their college to confirm to us that they've been enrolled, and then those funds can be used for their college expenses. So the West Nassau County High School students are receiving a $250 scholarship tonight. So, Amy Cullen, Justin Housen, Haley Santos, and Brody Singley. Our second place team is Homeschool. These students are receiving a $500 scholarship, and I might add that they also got several of these young ladies got a scholarship for the same amount last year. So this is just really adding up. Amelia Burbo, Amelia Hawks, Eva Hawks, Lauren Walters. And our first place Constitution Bowl team is, again this year, Yulee High School. You may be interested to know that this is a completely different team than won first place last year. So, way to go, Yulee High School. So, Jacob Clayton. Richard Woe. Reagan Jeffers. This is Reagan. Lila Johnson. And I don't know if I mentioned it, but you see it up there. The scholarship for this place is $1,500. So each student receives a $1,500 scholarship.
Well, we're getting there, so I hope nobody's too hungry. But we are also honored today to have with us the Honorable Robert M. Foster, who will be announcing the Leadership and Scholarship Awards. Judge Foster really needs no introduction, but it's suffice to say this program would not exist without the judge's endorsement and support, and we were very lucky to get in touch with him early on, and he's really made it work. Still around?
I am hungry, so I'm going to make this quick. The essay this year focused on the First Amendment, and we asked each essay writer to pick one of the 5 freedoms and explain why it was important, why it was included in the First Amendment, and in fact, why the Bill of Rights came to be, since it wasn't in the original Constitution, to discuss how it evolved over the last 2 centuries, and to apply it to modern times, particularly to new technology like artificial intelligence. The board narrowed it down to 12. So the committee of 5 who picked the top 5 met and went through the 12. And I will tell you, it was the longest committee meeting we've had in the 8 years we've been doing this. It was difficult to cull it down to 5, and there was some heated discussion. Everybody had their favorite, but we did narrow it down to 5, and we appreciate everybody that participated. The essays were really interesting, really well written, much better than I could have written when I was in high school. So let's go. You want me up here?
So we're going to do the same thing, and before we get to the essay awards, we're going to give out 2 very important scholarships, the Leadership Awards, which we didn't tell you. Sorry. But when you're called up, would you please remain up here with Judge Foster, again, for your picture. We need to have a still moment after the awarding of each scholarship. The award that we're giving out now is the Leadership Award. This is a new award starting last year where we decided that there are so many students that contribute so much to this program that we wanted to recognize 2 students who have done an excellent job participating in class, serving in various capacities such as student ambassadors, going to the speaker forum events that the USCSF holds and representing the program there, as well as just helping in class in various ways. This year, the 2 students that are being recognized for the Leadership Award actually participated in one of our lectures. I don't know if you can guess who they are, but please let me call up Amy Cullen and Haley Santos.
Congratulations.
And now for the moment that you've all been waiting for. As Judge Foster has been telling you, we have 5 scholarships to award tonight. They're going to be given out in the order of the finalists, which there will be 4. And these are not in any particular order. There's no 1, 2, 3, or 4. They're all finalists. And then we will be giving out one $10,000 award, and that will be the first place, if you want to call it that. Okay. Sarah Mann. Sarah is the recipient of the $5,000 Stephen V. Ardea Scholarship. If you could kind of just stand over to the side, we're going to take a group picture when all the scholarship winners come up here. Our next winner is the $5,000 Stephen Braddock Award. Whoops. Amelia Burbo. So y'all already know who the next winner is, right? Because you saw it a minute ago. But in case you missed that, it is Jacob Clayton, the winner of the recipient of the $5,000 Dennis and Sherry Schroeder Award. Jacob. Our 4th finalist is Emma Murphy. Emma is the recipient of the $5,000 Christy and Tom Hendricks Award. You know, we should probably have some kind of a drum roll or something here. The winner of our $10,000 scholarship is going to have to wait a second because I have a very special announcement to make in regard to this award, which I think may be somewhat unexpected. We name these awards, I say we, I'm taking great liberty with the authority of the USCSF, but the awards are named after people who have been extremely instrumental in funding these awards and supporting the University of Us program and the SCSF in general. There's one individual that this program really probably couldn't have gotten off the ground without, and that gentleman is standing right here. So the top award in the scholarship contest from now in perpetuity will be receiving the Honorable Robert M. Foster $10,000 Scholarship Award. No, you do not get the money, sorry. And the winner of this first annual award is Annabella Zaccaro. Okay, y'all come up.
Oh, sure. Well, it's my pleasure to introduce my secret girlfriend. My wife's not here, so I can say that, although I'm not sure she'd care. Part of the great success of this program has been the support of the schools here in Nassau County, and that's generated by our outstanding superintendent, Kathy Burns, without which this program would not be nearly as successful. We appreciate all you do, and we love you. Come on up.
The truth is, we would not have this program without Judge Foster, Howard Pines, Judith, and all these folks over here who have made this happen and continue to invest in your children and our future. And I was sitting there thinking about what this program does, not only for our students, but our communities. Their education is not only being enriched, but accelerated by this program. You've heard from so many of these folks tonight. Bailey did a great job of summing up what she's learned through this program. There are people who live their whole lives that do not have these opportunities. So I hope you all recognize what they are doing and what they are giving to our students, our future. So thank you all for being here, and let's give all of them a great round of applause for all that they do. Thank you.
And now, I'm glad I'm not standing between you and the tables back there, but it is dinner time. So please enjoy your dinner provided by Willie Jules. Thank you very much for being here tonight.